UN Human Rights Chief urges nations to pay reparations for slavery, colonialism. To view the full article, click the first link in the description below. United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, UNHCR Michelle Bachelet urged countries to address today's systemic racism and centuries of violence and discrimination through reparations and other processes. In a Human Rights Council meeting held in Geneva, Wednesday, Council members addressed racism globally and focused on the recent calls for reform changes, particularly in the United States. The Commissioner pointed to the gratuitous brutality that police used in the U.S., resulting in the death of George Floyd, a black man who died in police custody on May 25, sparking nationwide protests. George Floyd's brother, Philonise, gives message to UN panel investigating systemic racism in U.S. Behind today's racial violence, systemic racism and discriminatory policing lies the failure to acknowledge and confront the legacy of the slave trade and colonialism, Bachelet said. Demonstrations also took place throughout Europe in response to police brutality and racial injustices. Dozens of statues of slave traders and figures representing colonial imperialism were removed. Bachelet said it was not enough to condemn racism and police brutality but that it was also necessary to make amends for centuries of violence and discrimination, including through formal apologies, truth-telling processes, and reparations in various forms. Philonise Floyd, the brother of George Floyd, addressed the council in a video message Wednesday, requesting the UNHCR's assistance in combating racism in the U.S. As UN panel examines systemic racism in U.S., some countries say America is an unfair playing field. I am my brother's keeper. You in the United Nations are your brothers and sisters' keepers in America, and you have the power to help us get justice for my brother George Floyd, Philonise Floyd said. I am asking you to help him. I am asking you to help me. I am asking you to help us black people in America. President. To view the full article, click the first link in the description below.